So Stalker 2 has been delayed. Now, usually I don't have too much of a problem with delays. I think that a game should be released in a state that is acceptable, and it does remind me of the time when the original Stalker games came out. They were released in a very poor state. Now, this is something that I think a lot of people um, don't remember or forgot. But again, all the Stalker games at the time had a very troublesome development, and when they came out, there were bugs, glitches, and whatnot. It's basically one of the reasons that Stalker wasn't a huge hit when it came out, but it sort of developed into this sort of cult game and sort of gradually grew its audience. But it's kind of a game that despite the glitches and faults and bugs and whatnot, people just loved because of I think the random nature of the combat and the enemies, and it was something that we had not seen before. So it is sort of a tradition, I guess, that the Stalker games weren't in the greatest shape when they were released. So in that way, I understand that the developer wants more time to to polish the game and to make it the game that they want to release. Still, it is somewhat disappointing because they need 7 months, I believe. This game would have come out somewhere in February or April, something like this. And now it's coming out at the end of December, which is also a very crowded, usually a very crowded time. And a lot of games will be released at those, at the end of the year. So, but it's still a very prolific game, of course. But the thing is that 7 months for polishing seems quite a lot. And that sort of tells me that the game is in quite a poor state at the moment. And I think that they could have warned us, because they made us believe that this game was coming out fairly soon in the year, right? And the hype train was starting up, and there was this trailer release last year. New screenshots were popping up, and of course we had this whole debacle with the NFTs. But still, people are hyped for this thing, and now they need 7 more months. So I think it's just in a very poor state right now, and it again that makes me wonder what is going on with this developer. It doesn't seem to be very professional you um, when you set a date that this game will be released somewhere, beginning of the year, and then you have to crawl back and say, well, we need 7 more months to for polishing to get this thing in a good shape. So I am somewhat skeptical now of this game, and I'm still hoping that it's not going to slip into yet the next year, because that can easily happen, Um, and I'm so skeptical that I think that come December, um, they'll probably say, what, we need a little more time. It's going to slip into the next year, because that's something that can easily be done, in a less crowded time frame, so not in December. So I think this game we probably won't see for quite a while. Again, I'm still hoping that it's coming out this year, but just wait and see. Wait and see. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know what you think, and see you next time.